Hello everyone. Hello new subscribers. You're really welcome to the channel. It's great to have some new voices here and beautiful, can I say old subscribers? That sounds terrible. Beautiful subscribers who've been here from the beginning. Thank you very much for your continued input and support. It keeps me going, and I'm sure it keeps other people going as well when you answer people in distress comments or people are going through a hard time. I'm actually in awe of what some people have been through. I've been hearing more stories, more people's life experiences after and with narcissistic abuse. And I am in awe. I'm in awe of the strength that people have, that you guys have. And it heartens me because I know now that we're stronger than the narcissists. You are stronger than your narcissist was, and all of you are out there in the world, and all of you are spreading the word and spreading as many good vibes and feelings into the world as possible, and that's going to spread, and it is going to work. It is working. So I am in awe of what you've gone through and how you've recovered and how you've fought for your soul and fought for your life. And I'm talking to you. You know who it is. Guys, today I'd like to talk about the awesome pairing of the super empath and the narcissist. This is a spiritual marriage that appears to be made in heaven, that's made in hell. It's the most perfect pairing for the narcissist, and they will, if they can, if they have enough supply, they will take their time to source a super empath, to really do their homework when they're picking, and they will go for you because you are the best supply that they will get. They oftentimes end up with other narcissists because their goals are aligned with other narcissists. They're usually into status, as we know, and money and big houses and big cars. We all like nice things, but these guys are goal-driven to ego-centric things. And they also get a joint pleasure out of targeting other people, getting one over on other people, destroying, doing better, winning, competitive. So they often couple together to be stronger in their life goals and aims, and they love other people to be envious of them. And that's why they often will, you know, really go into the designer clothes and stuff and flaunt their wealth if they manage to get it and keep it for a while, because invariably with their reckless thinking, their magical thinking and their disorder, they usually will end up in chaos or turning in on each other if things go wrong. I think I've done a video on this already. If reality sets in and things aren't going right and their goals are falling apart, narcissists will often turn in and attack each other. But I digress. So narcissists often end up together, or they end up with people who are not able for them, who they rip apart very quickly, and they lose interest, so they don't actually really engage. So it's the super empath that really is their food of choice. It's their caviar and champagne in relationships. The super empath, because of the strength you have inside you and because of the love you have and your desire to make things work, your desire to save another, your desire to take the hard route to get to the good place, the narcissist loves this. This is manna from heaven to them, because they know you'll stay the course, and they can run every one of their games on you and watch you play, or so they think. So they will love bomb you excessively because they know you believe in soulmates, they know you believe in spiritual connection. They'll hook you in using yourself against you because you have such a strong perception and intuition and such a strong spirituality and strength and oneness with the world. They use that against you. So they portray themselves as being such to you and will portray themselves as being your soulmate so that the two of you can journey and grow and learn together. And nothing could be further from the truth. So they get inside you like a weed and they settle into you to destroy you with your own beliefs. Then, of course, as we know, they play their games. Once they have you, the super empath, who's going to play it to the end with them because of your sense of self that you may not even realize at that stage. If you're not awake at that stage, you may not realize you have. The narcissist knows you have it. The narcissist can see your potential, can see the light inside you that you possibly can't see yourself. They're envious of it. They're envious and jealous of your natural ability to feel happy, to engage with other people without having to manipulate them, and people are drawn towards you and they want that. So if they, in one way, think if they couple themselves with you, this will become part of their world as well, and it'll become easier. You will bring the things that they have to usually manipulate to get into your joint lives. So that's a big plus for them. The narcissist and the super empath make a sparkling couple in the love bomb stage. The narcissist brings their cold, charming charisma and stands beside the true empathic, light-filled, happy person that's full of integrity. And they use the coupledom to make their charm seem really authentic, to make their charm look like empathy. And they can work people around them by projecting this coupledom of what seems like light and truth and charm and sparkle. And it seems very attractive to other people. And they use the coupling to draw other people in and to manipulate and to get what they want. So they're using their coupledom with you to do this. That's another advantage to being with a super empath. Then they can play their games. They can triangulate you beautifully. They will gaslight you beautifully because empaths will introspect and will think that there is something that they may need to improve within themselves. So you're quite easy to convince of that because you do have humility, you do have integrity, and you do have the ability to strongly introspect and to probably be harder on yourself than you actually should be. So the narcissist has a good game in the gaslighting, and they play that for a very long time, right into the discard and the silent treatments, and all those things work beautifully on empaths and super empaths. They will also try and bring the super empath more into an ego state. And that's where the triangulation works, in that they bring the empath into their ego selves and try and get them hooked on things that are more validating from an ego point of view, which depresses the empath because they're losing their identity and losing their sense of self. And that's what you need as an empath or super empath to deter you from the narcissistic traits of jealousy and envy or insecurity and all the things that you're not naturally. So they take you away from that part of yourself and you find yourself going more into your ego. So triangulation works amazingly on you, and you're disgusted because you feel insecure and jealous, because that's not who you are. And the narcissist is loving this. It's like they're sitting back and saying, you know, you thought you were so great. You thought it all came naturally to you. You know, nothing was disturbing you. Nothing was bothering you. And now look at you. I'm in control. My way is the right way, and I have the power, is what they're saying to themselves as they run their games on you. Then, after they have gone through the gauntlet of the devaluation game playing with you, the push and the pull, the getting you hooked, in their minds, the destroying of your belief in light and spirituality and goodness in people, this is exquisite to them because they've chosen the manipulative route, the evil route, and they have to be right about that because they have to win all the time, and they have to know that their way is the best way, that they have the power. That fuels them. So as they see you losing your light and losing your specialness and losing your ability to make yourself happy and losing your belief in happiness in the world, seeing you more depressed, seeing you more distraught, this is filling them up. This is making them go into an ecstatic state. And when they get to that state, when you've run out of fuel, when you are so devastated that you either leave them or they decide that they'll leave you, they know that you need to refuel. You are no use to them anymore. They feel that they've won. And in that false belief, they discard you or get so confident with their nastiness and their evil ways that you have to discard them. It's at that point they make their big mistake. Because when the SuperEmpath or the empath who becomes a SuperEmpath because of the experience they go through with narcissistic abuse, when they waken and realize who they've been dealing with, what they've been dealing with, and what they have become by dealing with this, by being in this presence, how their energy has gone down, how their light has dimmed, how they're in the lower vibration, in the murky, grubby, oily world of the narcissist with all this drama and chaos and insecurity and anger and rage and one person saying this and another person saying this, and they're in this kind of dirty world, a world that they didn't know before, that they don't know how they've actually allowed themselves to become part of. You don't like yourself anymore. You realize that you're out of the space that you should be in. It's at that stage when you awaken and you realize, I am not this person. I should not be here. You are not the person you said you were, or you are not the person you portrayed yourself to be. And now you've cruelly left me for no good reason. And when the empath awakens, it's at that stage that they will fight back. Getting the knowledge, getting to know yourself again, getting the strength back within yourself, getting the light back within yourself as you go no contact with the narcissist. When you get to that point, the narcissist has gone off on a high, thinking they've destroyed you, going on to the new supply that they've set themselves up with. It's at that point that you win and the table turns for the narcissist. Never again will he mess with you or she mess with you once you've awakened, and you need to keep it that way. I promise you, and I've seen it happen, 2 narcissists over a lifetime intermingled with very, very good people. Both were in dreadful situations within a not too long time frame after leaving. Both, well, particularly the second one, left on a high. Left saying he was really glad to be rid of the situation. He totally felt that he was doing the right thing. Word got back that he was so happy to have left that he couldn't be happier. This, guys, is not what you do in a normal relationship. You have compassion and empathy. You explain why you're leaving. It may be a mutual breakup. You do not just trash someone, discard them when nothing appears to be wrong in a relationship. You don't ghost them. You don't give them the silent treatment. You don't smear their name. This is all demonic stuff. This is where the super empath wins. When they finally know what they were dealing with. When they finally waken up. When they see and feel the strength. When you feel that strength within yourself. And you will. It's very difficult initially. It's very difficult. But each day that you're away from the demonic presence, each day you'll get a little bit stronger. Even if you have days when you go backwards, you get a little bit stronger. Your light will come back. It'll be brighter than it's ever been before because you'll be fully within your spirit and your soul. The narcissist will not do well. They're programmed to not do well. They left you. They destroyed a really good relationship that they could have had everything in. So how in God's name are they going to go to somebody else and make it better? Not going to happen. They destroy everything that they go into. Eventually, they destroy it. And then they look back at you and they see what you've become. You've become into your full potential. And that's when you win. If you want to say, do we win or do we lose? But you do gain out of this experience. So make a negative into a positive. Learn how beautiful you are. Learn how strong you are. Learn how powerful you are. And guard yourself and others wisely. Use your discernment and know that you are the winner in this circumstance. That's all I have to say, guys. If you like the video, subscribe. But that is the narcissist and the super empath video. And that's how they get together. That's how it plays out, in my opinion. And that's how it ends, in my opinion. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.